Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. So if you haven't already, now's a fantastic time to click that link below, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and you won't miss out on any of our amazing future content. Now, today's video, we are going to be talking the best moisturizers of 2020. This is a rundown of the moisturizers which I've been loving and which I'd love to recommend to you. I've kept all of the prices drugstore because I just don't think you need to be spending that much money on a moisturizer. It breaks my heart when I see people slathering the $150 La Mer on their face. I think it's not giving you any more benefits than what you can get from a $10 moisturizer at the drugstore. So all these prices are going to be accessible. I'm going to call out where they're fragranced or fragrance free, which will help you make your decision. And I'm also going to call out which brands are cruelty free and which ones are, again, if that's a consideration for you when you're purchasing a moisturizer. At the end of it, we're going to all have gorgeous, hydrated and glowing skin because we're going to be using the right moisturizer for us. And I'm going to break it down by skin type so there is something for absolutely everyone in this video. Hopefully if you like this style of series, you'll check out our playlist which we did on other drugstore steps in your skincare routine, which I'll link up there, and you'll give this video a like because it does really help the channel and I'd love you forever. So without further ado, let's get straight into it with what I think is let's just start with the best. I hate these videos that leave like the top pick, the best, until last. For me, let's just get that out of the way at the start, and something which is a moisturizer which is applicable to everyone and which has been a go-to, a staple in my skincare routine for years, and that is the Cicaplast Balm by Roche Posay. If you've been following this channel for any amount of time, you will know I love and totally fangirl about this product. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is packed full of panthenol, which is B5, which helps to calm and soothe any irritation you might have. It's got peptides and lipids in there, which are going to reinforce that skin barrier as well as support you with collagen production and hydrating the skin. And it's like £5 here in the UK, under $10 in the US. Beautiful price point, fantastic product. I just think it's an all-around fantastic moisturizer. The only thing with this product, it's unscented, so it's suitable for sensitive skin if people want to avoid fragrance. The only drawback for this and stops it being a 10 out of 10 product is the Roche Posay are not cruelty-free as a brand. So if that is your core concern when making a purchase, this is probably one to miss. But don't panic because we've got some fantastic cruelty-free options coming up later in the video. So that's applicable to everyone. What happens if you want a moisturizer which is specific to your skin type? Well, I'm going to start with oily because, well, my skin is oily, acneic, breakout prone, slightly sensitive, just a bit of a nightmare. So if that's you and you have oily skin and you want something that's going to help control the oil levels, support with fighting any acne or breakouts that you might have, there are some beautiful options. My go-to is the Hydra Boost Gel by Neutrogena. This is cheap, it's effective, it's oil-free, it's non-comedogenic, it won't clog your pores, and it'll deliver the right amount of hydration for that oily, slightly acneic skin type, which I have and which I know quite a lot of you guys are suffering with. What I love about this product is they now do it in a fragranced and an unfragranced version. I love the scent of this product. It's beautiful. It's sort of like it's like tropical yet fresh. It's a beautiful scent. However, if you don't want fragrance in your skincare, you have an option and you can buy the unfragranced. They're both the same price and they're both easily accessible here in the UK at the drugstore and across the pond in the US as well. Beautiful price point at £6 here in the UK and under $10 in the US. So who can argue with that? I've been using this product for years. It's never let me down, it's never broke me out, and my skin just feels the right level of hydration without feeling weighed down and greasy, which you can sometimes get with moisturizers, particularly if you have oily skin, which I absolutely love. Now, that is not a cruelty-free option. For those of you that want a cruelty-free option, look to Farmacy, which is a beautiful skincare line. I adore this brand. They're cruelty-free, which is absolutely fantastic, and they have their Daily Greens oil-free moisturizer. This has a papaya in there, which is beautiful. It's oil-free, so it's not going to have any of those. It's not going to be too occlusive or clogging for the skin. It's non-comedogenic, and again, it provides a similar level of hydration to the Neutrogena. A little bit more expensive and a little bit harder to get, so you might have to order it online. It's available at Amazon, so that's kind of universal. If you've got Amazon, click on there and check it out. I really love this product, and I think it's a fantastic cruelty-free dupe to the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Gel, which I've just raved about for the past 5 minutes. So if you're looking for a cruelty-free oily skin compatible moisturizer, look no further than Farmacy, which is a beautiful brand, beautiful product, and it comes in at under $10, so definitely drugstore. Now moving on from oily to those with what I call normal skin, the lucky amongst us, those that they're not too dry, they're not too oily, they don't have breakout prone skin, you know, those that I am totally totally jealous of. But still, even if you have what I class as normal skin, you still need a good moisturiser. And it's still, even though you can almost use any moisturiser, it's definitely worth finding a good one and sticking to it so your skin can really benefit from it. I would recommend Belief, which is a gorgeous Korean skincare brand. I love this brand. I love all Korean skincare at the moment. I've really got into Korean skincare and trying out loads of different ones. This I chose because it has the top rating on Sephora of any skincare product. Any skincare product at all. And I was like, oh, let me have a look. Let me read into it, because could it be this good? And it genuinely is. You can use it if you have oily skin. I'd just be a little bit careful. If it's particularly warm, you might find it a little bit too occlusive, maybe a little bit too heavy. But for normal skin, this is just a beautiful. So yeah, the Belief, the True Cream Aqua Bomb. I love this product and I can't rave about it enough. It's kind of got, the reason I like it is it's got the hydration of a cream, but the consistency of a gel, which means it's perfect for people with normal standard skin, but also can be used by people who have dry skin or slightly oily skin and want to try a Korean moisturizer. This would be a really great option because you're getting the level of hydration you need, but in a beautiful gel, oil-free consistency, and I absolutely love this. It's also got loads of herbs and botanicals in, so if that's your thing and you kind of like a little bit of botanical boost to the skin, this has got it in droves and it's really good. I use this. I didn't repurchase because I do think when I'm at my oiliest, either the Farmacy or the Neutrogena Hydro Boost work better for my skin, but I used this and I loved it, and I definitely found it kept my skin hydrated throughout the day, which is kind of what I look for in a moisturizer, because there's no point in moisturizing really well for 2 hours when you're going to be wearing it for the whole day. So I definitely look into this. Beautiful Korean brand, and I honestly could not recommend it enough. Not too expensive. It's available on Sephora. You can get it on Amazon, so it's quite accessible. It's not super expensive. Equally, it's not that cheap. So it's sort of a mid-price moisturizer, but for what it delivers, it is well worth a look. Now, moving on to people who have dry skin, the other end of the spectrum for me. What do you do if you have super dry skin? Well, if you want a cruelty-free option, then I would fully recommend you go for the Mineral Fusion Intense Hydration Face Cream. Slightly harder to get than the CeraVe, which tends to be available at all drugstores. But again, a $12 price point, so it's super accessible, which I love. And this has shea butter, which is probably one of the best moisturizers out there. It's got rosehip oil in, which is absolutely gorgeous. And it's got hyaluronic acid in as well. So you've got 3 really high quality intense moisturizing agents in there, which are going to help attract and retain the moisture in the skin. It's cruelty free and it's vegan, so it's an absolutely fantastic and gorgeous product for anybody who wants to try a cruelty free option and has super dry skin. Like I say, it can be a little bit harder to get than the CeraVe, but check online because it's available at quite a few online retailers, and you know, with a lot of us in lockdown, we're all kind of getting used to online shopping, so this is a really good product to hunt down online and order and try if you have super dry skin. Now, we've covered most skin types, but now we need to go to those who have sensitive skin, and sensitive skin can be super difficult to find the right moisturizer for. You really need to avoid fragrance, you will need to avoid too many of the chemicals which can be sensitizing or irritating, and it can be really difficult. So I say you should always stick to one of the trusted brands which deals specifically with sensitive skin. So for me, the Avène Sickle Fate Cream is an absolutely astoundingly good choice. This is suitable for people with eczema and dermatitis and has been tested on eczema and dermatitis skin. So this, you know, is going to give you that powerhouse hydration without any of the irritation or any of the challenges which come with moisturizing barrier impaired skin, which is often what is the cause of sensitive skin. I love this product. It's true drugstore. It's available at most drugstores here in the UK and at a really accessible price point. It's under $15 in the US, so it's available and applicable to most people's price points, and I absolutely love it. It's also packed full of their spring water, which, you know, this is a French Farmacy brand, and if you didn't see my review on French Farmacy skincare, which I will link up there, check that out because this just really sings the praises of the use of thermal water in products. In this case, it's packed full of selenium, which is a trace element that helps to calm and soothe the skin, so I love that. I am all about the use of selenium. I think when people see thermal spring water, they think it's the same as the stuff that comes out of your tap. Totally different, and this I absolutely love. Packed full of the Avène thermal spring water, and it's just a beautiful, gorgeous, hydrating product. Now, Avène aren't cruelty-free, so if you want a cruelty-free alternative, then I would look at the Andalou Naturals 1000 Roses Cream. This isn't quite as hydrating as the Avène, but it's almost as good, and it smells divine. There's no artificial fragrance in here. It's got a rose scent, but it's all natural. So again, I would still patch test this if you have sensitive skin to make sure that you don't find the product sensitizing, but it is beautiful. It smells heavenly. Rose can be very calming and soothing for the skin if you do have impaired barrier function and you are suffering with a sensitivity breakout, and this product is absolutely gorgeous. As I said, it's got no artificial fragrance in, and it's cheap as chips. It's $9 in the US, it's £6 here in the UK, so a beautiful price point. And Andalou Naturals are a fantastic cruelty-free brand. They're really sustainable, and I just love all about their ethos and some of their products. I am going to do a whole review on Andalou Naturals in a separate video, because they've got so many good products that I would reach for and go to, but this is a fantastic option for anybody who wants a cruelty-free, sensitive skin applicable moisturizer. Right guys, you have it. There's at least, I think there's about 8 or 9 moisturizers to choose from. These are the ones that I've really been testing and enjoying this year. Now obviously, I would also say you don't need to always reach for a moisturizer. If you're super oily like my skin type, you might actually find that your SPF is moisturizing enough and you don't need to add an additional moisturizer in that. Really just listen to your skin and work out the level of hydration that it requires. But for those of you that do require a moisturizer, you have some beautiful choices here, all available at drugstore prices. None of them will break the bank, and you've got cruelty-free options for those of you that want to seek out a cruelty-free skincare range. So hopefully this is good and you like this style of video. Let me know if you want me to continue with this style of the best for each step of our skincare routine. I'll quite happily leave me a comment below and let me know what your go-to moisturizers are. Obviously there's some fantastic ones out there that I couldn't include in this video because, you know, I wanted to try and keep it under 10 minutes or thereabouts. So let me know what your go-to moisturizer is at the moment so I can try them if I haven't, or rave about them if I have. Wherever you are in the world, guys, I hope you're staying safe and well, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.